So let's make it very clear. Only talk to those who are searching, those who truly want to become better human beings, in pursuit of reaching their potential. That's how it is. That's why we are incarnated on Earth, bro. We are incarnated here. I ask you, why are you here on Earth? Do you know why you were born? Why are you here? What is the game of life? Someone says, I came to record a podcast. I came to play basketball. That's small, man. That's very little. Stop. What is the game of life? The game of life is to find God, whether you want it or not. I'm not talking about religion. This is the game of life. If you find Him, you win. Game over. But they taught us this through boring religion, with rules and sermons that made everything feel heavy. We saw people who called themselves spiritual or religious, doing a lot of wrong things and saying that was right. They taught us wrong. God teaches us strength, real strength, the power to face anything. If you're in an abusive relationship, you have the strength to leave. If you're in a bad environment, you have the strength to walk away. If someone offers you something wrong, you have the strength to say no. Without Him, we don't have that strength. We can't handle it alone because the world dominates. The world controls everything. Your family controls you. Your job controls you. Money controls you. Something is always in charge of you. And you often don't have the strength to be yourself. Many times you think, this is not what I want. That's when you find strength. I can't fully explain it, but I can show you the way. And the secret is simple. God is love. Where there is love, there is God. And where there is God, everything flows. Making a podcast, is there love in it? Then God is there. Playing basketball, is there love in it? Then it becomes purpose. When love is involved in what we do, things start to change. Reading the Bible took everything to another level. Ask me what changed everything and I'll say, it was that. I said, I want an extraordinary new life. Matthew's gospel helped me every day. You start to understand. You start to see who you really are. But like everything in life, it takes time. It's not instant. It's day by day. Your actions show your commitment to becoming an extraordinary human being. It's not just reading the Bible or saying you believe. It's about living it. Talking is easy. Action is what matters. Treat your wife better. Treat your mother better. Do your work with excellence. Respect people. You can say no when needed. You can choose what's right. That's strength. People want magic. They want quick change. But growth isn't magic. It's a process, a journey. Each step, one experience at a time. There are moments of deep gratitude. Gratitude for life, for the opportunities that God gives us to evolve. All of those moments have one thing in common, a stronger connection with God, with Christ. It's about leaving others in peace and taking care of yourself. You came to take care of yourself. When you close your eyes, you start creating awareness. That's how you become a better person. But all of that must turn into action. When I go to see my parents, I prepare myself first. I get ready to be kind. If my mom repeats a story, I'll listen again. If my dad repeats something, I'll listen again. That's how we grow. It's not about reacting to everything. It's about being present. That's responsibility. That's awareness. The turning point for me was reading the Bible. That's all you need. Now we have tools. We have help. We don't need to do everything alone anymore. There's a whole universe for you when you have humility to learn. That's why we do podcasts. Because maybe someone will hear this and say, this conversation spoke to me. Many are called, few are chosen. Because there is no action. Who wants, does. Who doesn't, makes excuses. Those who seek, find. That's how I live. I live my life and let you live yours. Your life is yours. The problem is people want to change. Others, but no one has to do anything. We only share experiences. If something helps you, keep it. If it doesn't, let it go. On the internet, I only follow what I want to see. If it's negative, I unfollow. Even if it's someone close, they don't control me. I'm not obligated to consume emotional garbage. If you don't cut that off, you enter a cycle of negativity. When you understand that, you realize you are the one in charge of your life. A friend of mine once posted something terrible. Hate, violence, death. I unfollowed immediately. People said, "But he's your friend." I said, "Yes, but he doesn't control my energy." You must protect your peace, because if you don't, one video leads to another, and you're back in the same toxic cycle. When you understand that, everything changes. My focus is on God. My path is spiritual. As I grow, I start to see only good things. I vibrate at a higher frequency. Everything changes. People say, "My generation is lost." I say, speak for yourself. Because I see young people focused, committed to their mission, knowing what they want. What are you looking at? If you look at garbage, you'll see garbage. If you look at light, you'll see light. Everything in life has a good side and a bad side. You choose where to look. If you keep focusing on the worst, you'll live in the worst. If you choose light, you'll live in light. That's why I say, eliminate negativity from your life. Stop watching garbage. Focus on what makes you grow. Whoever wants an extraordinary life must disconnect from the negative. Read, learn, improve. Fix your mistakes. Understand it takes time. There will be hard days. But keep moving. Everything passes. At the end of the day, you will look back and realize we are evolving. We are becoming better and stronger every time. Day by day we rise. Not perfect, just better. And in the end, you will look at yourself and say, I won against myself. And when you win against yourself, you never lose to anyone.